how did I get the idea for the shop? I just didn't want to work for anybody else anymore. Everybody I worked for was a moron. At least it felt like that to me.
The idea was that he just wanted to do it himself. He felt like he knew enough.
See what we got here.
So we started with businesses, licenses, and he drew up an entire business goal, I guess you could say, with everything that he needed down, and he came around to all the shops in the areas that he wanted, and this one was available. So it was a matter of 1 month that we moved in here. We put a down payment and started Rio Grande Automotive.
Started here on August 31st, 2009. Billy was looking for some workers, so came by. Do off-road 4x4, lifts, welding, custom hot rods, bodywork, exhaust.
Work on old trucks and new cars and new trucks and four-wheel drives and hot rods and motors and carburetors and points and electronic ignition and lift kits and hitches and tune-ups and engine rebuilds and transmission rebuilds and maintenance stuff like oil changes and filters and pretty much everything. I don't know, I've always been interested in working on cars. When I was a little kid, I'd take apart my remote control cars and take apart my Walkmans and my stereos and see how they worked and then put them back together and swap parts and all that fun stuff. And I just started working on bigger cars.
Billy's actually making a shifter for it, making it out of an old Hurst shifter from I think he got it from a Mustang or something. Making it work on this automatic transmission here.
Professionally, I've been a mechanic for 13 years. Kind of professionally. I worked at that shop up in Quejas when I was in high school, after school and stuff. But
my favorite part about working at the shop is the people, the environment. My boss, his wife, all his family, a bunch of nice people. Get to work on a bunch of old hot rods, stuff I like to do as a hobby too. About it. A lot of good people here.
So this truck has a 350 in it with an overdrive transmission, and it's been lowered and body work's all done, and it's got some pinstriping on it. And it's a pretty quick truck. It's got posi track rear end and big shifter. So it's fun.
Next goal is to buy our own building and move there and just continue with a good customer base, continue growing, adding fleets. Right now we have about 3 or 4 fleets, which is pretty consistent work and awesome.
The future of the shop, I don't know. I guess that's in God's hands. We'll have to see what he wants to do with it. Maybe we'll just do this for a while. Maybe there'll be Rio Grande Automotive on every corner like Blake's.
And eventually, I'd like it to be a family-owned shop for a long time. But wherever it takes us, I'm not worried about it. Nice.
No, did you get the muffler rocket?
Yeah.
You got the muffler rocket? Well, that's everything then.